We're going to do 3 exercises to release tension on the lower back. So for the first one, we're going to keep the legs in a butterfly position. So sole of the feet together and opening the knees wide. And then you're going to bring the hands together and the elbows rest in on top of your knees. Then from there, you're going to lean forward. You can also, if you can reach, you can interlace the hands around your feet. And you're gonna reach forward until you get a gentle stretch on the inside of the legs. Now, so for some of you, this is going to be quite tricky to do. So always pay attention and listen to what your body's saying. We're gonna push the elbows on the legs to try to get a little bit more range. And then we're going to do a little bit of an active stretch here. We're going to lean forward and then lengthen, sit up tall. Then again, we reach forward and then back. Then one more, reach forward. And we're gonna use a technique called PNF. So you're gonna keep the hands interlacing the feet and interlacing the fingers in between your, on the outside of your feet. And then what you're going to do is you're gonna push your knees down. So then normally when we're stretching them, they're just on that position. When you push them down, you're activating your glutes to get a little bit more range. Now you're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then relax and see if you notice any difference. Then we're gonna go again. I'm always leaning forward though. Then push down the knees again, 5, 4, 3, feel both glutes contracting, 2, 1, release, and then come back to center. Keep the left leg bent, right leg straight out. And we're gonna take both thumbs up to the sky. From here, right hand on top of your right leg, left arm all the way over. And we're going to go into a gentle side bend here. Most of you will be able to go really far if you want to, but we're actually not looking for that. What I'm looking for is a gentle stretch on the back of the lower back, which is the QL muscle. We're going to keep reaching the top arm away, and I actually want you to consciously create a space in between the ribs and the hips. So can you lift, lengthen, and stretch out? Finding the stretch there, we're going to breathe. And then come back to center. Good. Now with the same leg position, we're going to the other side. Left hand down, right hand up. Tilt to your left. Find the stretch now on the right side of the back. Come back to center. One more, but now we're gonna swap sides. So left leg straight, right leg bent. And we go, rest the left hand on top of the left leg, right arm up. Tilt towards your left leg, right hand overhead. Keep this right hip anchored towards the ground. Create the conscious space on the side of the waist. Lift up, big breath in. Exhale, come back to center. Right hand down, left arm up, lift and tilt. Breathe in here. Exhale, come back to center. Beautiful. Then last bit of a stretch here, it will be a hip flexor stretch. So we're gonna come into the hands and knees. And then you're going to move one foot forward, but instead of going in between the hands, you're gonna go on the outside of your left hand. Left foot forward. And then lean forward on the hips until you find a gentle stretch on the hip flexors. Now from here, we're going to wiggle. We're gonna move forward and to the side, trying to play around with the position, saying, how does it feel? Where do I get a better stretch? And then come back to center. We'll swap sides. Right leg in front on the outside of your hands. Lean forward until you get the left hip stretch. And then allow the body to move. Explore, where does it feel stiff? Where is it that you feel like, oh, that's a really good stretch, or this is actually really, really hard? All those things are good observation because they show you what you need to work on. And maybe you're gonna notice a lot of difference in between one side and the other too. One more. And then come back to center. Beautiful. There you have